Stand in the middle. Somebody has to hold the pen. You might hold the laps.
Do you wanna hold them up? The Holy Bible?
Does she need her cane? No, okay. Okay, this is a wonderful moment. Why don't you guys face out? Take pictures. Just let me know. We see, this is a wonderful moment.
We have feedback, I think.
Repeat after me, please. I, Alvaro Maderos,
I, Alvaro Maderos,
sorry, do solemnly swear or affirm
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
so help me God.
So help me God.
I, Alvaro Maderos,
I, Alvaro Maderos,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
the office of a membership of Township Council
the office of membership of the Township Council
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
All right, congratulations. Take a picture.
Enhorabuena, hijo. Y cumplas.
Wait,
No, come back.
Cheers.
Oh.
¿Qué?
Want to take a photo?
Oh, she's cold. ¿Quién está haciendo la foto?
This is yours. This one's good. This one's right here, sorry. And then the other. Now go grab Susan's. Okay. Thank you. Yes. I asked the family of Susan Pope to come forward and Councilwoman Pope.
Third time's a charm.
And the last time.
Are we both? Both? Jan? Jabran, you want? Repeat after me, please. I, Susan Pope.
I, Susan Pogue,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of
of
the United States
the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United
in
States
the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
so help me God.
So help me God.
I, Susan Pogue,
I, Susan Pogue,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all of the duties
perform all of the duties
of the office of a membership of Town Council
of the office of the membership of Town Council
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Takes a family, right, everybody?
Wait, picture, and then you get a sign. Awesome. Let's see. So special right now. You're next.
All right, so I have to sign something.
Then we'll come back. All the rest of this is official.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Honor. Okay, so we went a little out of order. I'd like to call Father Marino forward for the invocation. No, make it a roll call.
Loving and gracious God, we thank you for bringing us together this evening as neighbors, leaders, and members of one community. We are grateful for the town of Berkeley Heights, for its people, for its history, and its hopes for the future. We ask you to bless this gathering with the spirit of respect, cooperation, and goodwill. As we begin this important conversation, grant wisdom to those who lead, clarity to those who speak, and open hearts to all who listen. Help us to seek what is good, not for ourselves, but for the whole community, especially for those whose voices may be quieter or whose needs are greatest. Guide our thoughts and our decisions, so that what is discussed and planned tonight may lead to greater understanding, responsible stewardship, and a stronger, more united town. May our words be thoughtful, our differences handled with grace, and our shared purpose rooted in care for one another. We place this time in your hands, trusting that when we work together with honesty and compassion, good things can come. Amen.
That was beautiful, Father. Thank you so much. Okay, official roll call.
Mr. Foster,
Here.
Mrs. Illis,
Here.
Mr. Machado,
Here.
Mr. Maderos,
Here.
Mr. Moran,
Here.
Mrs. Pogue,
Here.
Mayor Devane.
I'm here. I would now like to open up nominations for council president.
I'd like to nominate Mr. Foster for council president.
Second that?
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Foster,
Yes.
Mrs. Illis, sorry. Mr. Machado,
Yes.
Mr. Maderos,
Yes.
Mr. Moran,
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue.
Yes.
And since it was unanimous, there is no need to open up additional nominations for council president. So congratulations.
Thank you.
We'd now like to open up nominations for council vice president.
I'd like to nominate Councilwoman Susan Pogue.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Foster, no,
Yes.
sorry, yeah, Mrs. Illis, Mr. Machado,
Yes.
Mr. Maderos,
Yes.
Mr. Moran,
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue.
Yes.
And since it was unanimous, we don't have a need to open up any additional nominations. So congratulations. It's a great team. Okay. So we do have one matter for conference session, proposed ordinance on building elevation in residential neighborhoods, and I believe Councilwoman Pogue is going to lead the discussion, correct?
Yes.
Okay, take it away.
Okay, so as you all know, we had the master plan published and it was award-winning in 2022. And due to a change in some of the planners, we're a little behind in looking at the ordinances, the objectives and what's going on with the development. So I just want to, and if I'm saying anything wrong, Scott, you'll let me know, right? It's my first time doing this, So it does say in the master plan that our township is a mature community with well-established neighborhoods, a rich history, and very limited vacant space. And we want to ensure the future development is consistent with the existing character of the township. And that said, the goal in the master plan is to promote smart growth and encourage development patterns that complement the existing character of the township. That said, and it's a lot of whereases when we to go to the ordinance. We have a lot of single-family residential neighborhoods, and the characteristics are family-oriented and suburban feel. And that said, we want to make sure that we protect some of the neighborhoods that are older with smaller lots, and that other development doesn't overshadow what's happening in those neighborhoods. So we're looking to limit height in some of the, I think the R10, R15, and R15A, which I couldn't figure out what the A zone is. But that's what we're looking at. We're talking with Tom Bacco, we're talking with Joe Popolo, we're talking with our attorney, and we'll be talking with our planner to make sure that we get it right. Because right now, we're kind of open to developers coming in and really doing what they want to do because our ordinance says they can. So we want to make sure that we really complement the existing neighborhoods and overshadow what's happening. and I speak to this, it's happening in my neighborhood, and a little fun fact, we're the first neighborhood in Berkeley Heights, it was called Riverside Estates. They were 3-bedroom, 1-bath, little ranches. And if you talk to anyone from that neighborhood, we love the neighborhood. And we don't want it to look like having a McMansion on the corners. It's not good for the neighborhood. So it doesn't fit in. And that's what we want to do. We want to protect the integrity of the existing older neighborhoods. So that's kind of where we're going with that. We have a lot of work to do to get there.
Yeah.
But any questions about anything?
What's the height that's being proposed?
27 as opposed to 30. And one of the recommendations in the master plan was to limit to 2.5 stories. But with the height, with the combination of 2.5 stories and 27 feet, that should limit the McMansions that would be coming into neighborhoods that really, it's not appropriate. It's just not appropriate.
It only applies to small R10 and R15.
Right.
And 15A, not to 16 or 9 or
20, right.
because of.
If you look at those neighborhoods, so I walk all over town, as you know, and I go into neighborhoods all the time, like, oh, this neighborhood could accommodate a larger home. And I go into another neighborhood, it's not, the houses are too close together, the properties are shallow. And so we just have to fix some glaring problems that are in our code.
And this is one of several ordinances that are going to be coming
Right.
forth to put into action our master plan to make sure that there's no disconnect between our current code and what's on the books and our master plan, because our code should reflect.
Exactly. And if you want to take a look at the master plan, you can link right through our website. Again, it's award winning, and you can see the goals and the objectives for the next few years.
Okay, conference session, I always allow questions from the public. Does anyone have any questions? I think it's in the infancy stages, so it might be hard to formulate a question right now, but certainly we'll do another conference session when it's, more ready for, review. There you go. I was channeling you, Steve. That's what it was. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for bringing
Oh,
this
you're
forward. I
welcome.
think it's a wonderful concept, so looking forward to hearing more about that. Okay.
I move to open the citizens hearing.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Mrs. Illis?
Yes.
Mr. Machado?
Yes.
Mr. Maderos?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue?
Yes.
Okay, comments are welcome during the public comment period during this meeting on any matter over which the township has jurisdiction. To make your comment, the speaker must come forward to the microphone and state his or her name for the record. Each speaker is limited to 3 minutes. The mayor, council president will keep time. Please promptly yield the floor when time is called and return to your seat. Your cooperation and adherence to these rules of order will ensure an orderly and respectful meeting. So with that, the citizens' hearing is now open. Have mercy on me because my glasses is loose. Keep falling off. I might need you to read for me.
Stephen Yellen, 114 Timber Drive. Good evening, all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I just wanted to take this opportunity, since I know there isn't a session later on, to congratulate Alvaro and Susan on return after a bit of a time to the Township Council. When you both ran as a team in 2017 for council, I was proud to be your campaign manager. And I was, because the two of you bring so much dedication to this town, a wealth of experience and dedication as volunteers and servants to it, even before you ran for council. And having had the privilege of working with both of you on the council as well, I know that both of you are going to continue to be great advocates for all of us in our community. And I know that you're going to continue to make the town proud with all the work that you have and will continue to do. So I could not be more proud for both of you. And I'm delighted that, Alvaro, that you're back up on the town council. And it only took 8 years to have you both together. So thank you as always to all of you for all that you do for the town. My very best wishes, and looking forward to continued progress across the community for 2026. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thanks.
I just want to take a moment because thank you for reminding me how grateful I am for us as a team. We have a Republican council president, and Democrats, and we don't look at it like that. We look at it like we have a leadership team that wants to continue to work together, and council members that work very hard at, the various committees that we're involved in. It's a lot of time spent. So I just want to say that I appreciate all of you, just to piggyback on what Stephen has said, and that I look forward to 26 and working together and making Berkeley Heights even better. So thank you, Stephen, for that reminder. Anyone else?
Okay, I move to close the citizen hearing. We're still getting up, I'm sorry.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Second.
Okay, roll call, Madam Clerk?
Mr. Foster.
Yes.
Mrs. Illis.
Yes.
Mr. Machado.
Yes.
Mr. Maderos.
Yes.
Mr. Moran.
Yes.
Mrs. Folk.
Yes.
I move to adopt the consent agenda consisting of resolutions 2026-3 through 2025-2026-74.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Mr. Foster.
Yes.
Mrs. Illis. Yes. Mr. Machado.
Yes.
Mr. Maderos.
Yes.
Mr. Moran.
Yes.
Mrs. Folk.
Yes.
I need to sip before I start this. So good evening, everyone, and thank you all for being here this evening. It is my privilege to address you tonight and reflect on where Berkeley Heights has been, where we are today, and where we are headed next. 2025 was a year defined by action and investment. Across our township, we moved forward on major infrastructure projects, strengthened compliance and operational efficiency, utilized millions in grant funding, and continue to invest in long-term health, safety, and quality of life for our community. One of our most visible accomplishments was Phase 1 of the Sherman Avenue and Peppertown Park Revitalization Project. Funded with approximately $2.2 million in federal and state grants, this project is transforming one of our key downtown areas. This project is part of the goal to create a more pedestrian-friendly environment, encourage walking and biking to the train station, increase foot traffic for local businesses, and better connect residents, workers, and visitors to Peppertown Park. Improvements include new paths, enhanced drainage, seating areas, and a soon-to-be bocce ball court to be constructed by one of our local Eagle Scouts. So Manny's happy about that. Equally significant, though less visible, was the wastewater treatment plant modernization program. The installation of a new sand filter and raw pump replacement funded through the zero to low interest loans from the New Jersey Infrastructure Bank has helped us achieve measurable improvements in regulatory compliance, operational reliability, treatment efficiency, and infrastructure condition. In fact, in 2025, for the first time in a decade, our sewer plant achieved sustained full DEP compliance with zero permit excursions for effluent quality. And that's a lot of words for our sewer plant is doing great, and we're really proud of it. This is a major milestone for Berkeley Heights, and additional state and federal funding is allowing us to continue to upgrade other vital components of the facility. We also made strides in flood mitigation and environmental resilience. A green infrastructure project in the Orchard, Old Farm, and Mercier areas, funded entirely through grants, introduced sustainable drainage solutions in neighborhoods prone to flooding. In addition, 2 of 3 major township-wide tree plantings were completed with NJDEP grant funding, restoring canopy cover and helping manage stormwater runoff. The 3rd planting will take place this year. Plans are now moving forward for the Lower Columbia Field project, funded through a combination of county and state grants and appropriations. This project will mark a major milestone for our shared goal of making Lower Columbia the heart of recreation in our community. Construction is expected to begin this year. Additionally, we are awaiting NJDOT approval to go out to bid for the Snyder Avenue Sidewalk Project, another grant-funded initiative we hope to break ground on this spring. Design work is being finalized for the Springfield Avenue Sidewalk and Lighting Project, supported by $1 million in state funding, with construction tentatively scheduled to begin this spring. The Mountain Avenue Sidewalk Project, funded by a $1.27 million NJDOT Safe Routes to School grant, is also advancing through the design phase and is also expected to begin this year. In 2025, Berkeley Heights successfully satisfied the state-mandated 4th round of affordable housing obligations by submitting a plan deemed satisfactory by the state. Our approach places required units at Connell, where an expanding live-work-play campus will bring new public amenities, and at the Nokia property, where plans are focused exclusively on 55 and over housing. This plan was purposeful, and it fulfills our obligation in areas outside of our downtown and places the housing where build-out was already planned. By taking a proactive, responsible approach to our court-ordered mandate housing requirements, we have more control overall on project elements, including design, building height, number of units, instead of the developer having the final say. In 2025, we also launched Good Things Happening in the Heights, a social media series that highlights the residents, volunteers, and organizations doing remarkable work in our community. These everyday acts of service and leadership are what truly strengthen the fabric of Berkeley Heights. And my personal favorite committee, sorry guys, the Mayor's Wellness Committee continued to offer events that teaches and helps residents flourish, combat stress and burnout, and improve their overall happiness. This included an umbrella event instructing on the SPIRE model, which is a science-based program including spiritual, physical, intellectual, relational, and emotional. It included our Tai Chi event, and I see our instructor in the front row here, yoga, hiking in nature, meditation under the stars, our turkey trot that doubled with the number of runners, well over 300 this year, our book club that started meeting at Delicious Heights for intense conversation on our wellness book selections, and residents meeting up with friends at these events, connecting with one another. Also, our journals teaching residents the power of gratitude. Looking ahead to 2026 will be another year of major investment. Revenues continue to increase, helping us offset rising costs while delivering more projects for our residents. We remain highly focused on securing grant funding and finding cost-effective solutions wherever possible, ensuring that we are maximizing every dollar on behalf of our taxpayers. This year, we will continue to implement the elements of our award-winning master plan, ensuring our township code accurately reflects our shared vision. Our FIFA World Cup 2026 task force is actively planning ways to bring the excitement of this global event to Berkeley Heights while boosting economic development. We are mapping township-owned waterways to prioritize cleaning and maintenance, improving water flow, and reducing flooding during heavy rain events. We are also moving ahead with the Sawmill Stormwater Project, Phase 1 of the Westside Drainage Project. Progress has been made with the design of the Riverbend Anti-Flooding Project, and we are currently awaiting DEP approval to move forward. A major road reconstruction and paving project on Emerson Lane, funded with approximately $400,000 in grant money, will also move forward this year. We will continue to make vital investments in our waste treatment plant, including initiatives aimed at significantly reducing stormwater infiltration into the system. We also received a grant from the state of New Jersey to participate in the Transit Hub Planning Program run by NJTPA in partnership with the American Planning Association New Jersey chapter. Through this program, Berkeley Heights is receiving 100% free planning assistance from volunteer professional planners who are focused on our downtown area, who will help us develop a strategic plan for our train station corridor, building on the Sherman Avenue Revitalization Project. I am also proud to announce that former Captain Frank May will be sworn in as our Chief of Police on January 12th. The Berkeley Heights Police Department will be rolling out a drone unit to enhance public safety, and a new e-bike officer will enforce state law and local code as it relates to e-bike and e-scooter safety, and it will help monitor activity in our parks. Finally, none of this progress happens without people. Our volunteer-led boards, committees, and commissions continue to do extraordinary work, from improving pedestrian safety and downtown walkability to strengthening our local economy, enhancing wellness initiatives, expanding senior programming, supporting veterans, preserving our history, improving communication with new residents, continuing to beautify our downtown with a more cohesive aesthetic, and of course, making our town one of the happiest in the nation. Berkeley Heights is a town that plans carefully, invests wisely, and moves forward together. The accomplishments of 2025 have laid a strong foundation, and the initiatives ahead in 2026 reflect our continued commitment to progress, resiliency, and community and teamwork. Thank you for your trust, your involvement, and your belief in the future of Berkeley Heights. Thank you. I think we're on Township Council reports.
You don't really expect me to follow that, do you?
I don't have alphabetical order. I'm just gonna go,
Okay.
I'll go.
Sorry at
this
the
way.
end. Sorry at the end.
I'll go, you're first.
I'll go first. So good afternoon, everyone, and thank you again for coming. First and foremost, I want to express my deepest gratitude to the voters of Berkeley Heights for entrusting Susan and me with the privilege and responsibility of serving on the town as members of the Township Council once again. This is an honor that I do not take lightly, and I am humbled by your confidence. I would like to thank my family, friends, and volunteers who worked to re-elect us and your support and belief in us made this possible. To the mayor and my fellow council members, I've watched from the sidelines as you've made great strides in improving Berkeley Heights. That's why I ran for office and why I'm now proud to sit among you. I look forward to working with you in the service of the township. My commitment is to continue the good work that has been underway thanks to the leadership of the mayor, the council, and the dedicated professionals who work in and for our township. I realize that we have a lot of hard work ahead of us, and I'm encouraged, but I am encouraged by the manner in which this administration undertakes the necessary day-to-day work, addresses challenges, and manages the unanticipated. I'm a firm believer in that nothing ever stays the same. The challenges are always around the corner. What's important is how we embrace the change and how we meet those challenges. I will do my utmost to help this outstanding team keep their good work up efficiently, professionally, and transparently. I pledge to approach this role with integrity and unwavering focus on results. I will make myself available to ideas and concerns. Together, we will strive to build a community that reflects our shared hopes, a place where every resident feels represented and empowered. My goal is to foster unity, encourage civic engagement, and support initiatives that make our township a better place to live, work, and raise families. In closing, thank you again for this incredible honor. I'm excited and ready to go to work for you once more. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you and we're looking forward to working with you as well. Bill, you're up next.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. As we head into the new year, I'll skip the usual cliches and get straight to what matters. Berkeley Heights works because we're intentional about the choices we make. We don't chase growth or the sake of growth. We think things through. That approach will be especially important this year as we continue to balance our future development with protecting the green spaces and natural beauty that define this town. Those two goals don't have to be in conflict, but getting them right takes care, discipline, and a willingness to ask hard questions before decisions are made. The good news is that this community is engaged. Residents here pay attention, they speak up, and they care deeply about the long-term health of the town. That involvement helps keep us grounded and makes our decisions better. I also want to congratulate Alvaro and Susan on their re-election. Your continued service brings experience and continuity, and I look forward to working together in the year ahead. And finally, thank you to the residents of Berkeley Heights for your time, your input, and your commitment to this community. I'm looking forward to a year of steady progress, smart decision-making, and protecting what makes Berkeley Heights a great place to live. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Okay. Everyone just wants to eat and drink anyway.
I know. I'll make it short and sweet. I want to congratulate Alvaro and Susan for their, Susan back in the council, Alvaro back in, and it's really good to be here with this group. I can't tell you enough. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes because we're only here once, twice a month. But everything that we do outside of this and the time that everybody's been putting in to all their committees and everything else, Berkeley Heights is this is it. We're the place. This is the place to be. That's all I can say. I'd say a four-letter word, but I don't want to offend anybody. But we are. It's our dot on the map. It's our place to be, and I'm just happy to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Very nice.
So I'm just gonna give a quick update on, I did finish the application for the mayor's wellness next level of healthy towns that went in yesterday. So Fingers crossed on that. And I did want to mention that so much goes on behind the scenes. Liza and her staff, I mean, all that work that you mentioned, there's people behind that, just the volunteers, but our staff is an amazing, Angela, group of people that work really hard to make this town the best it can be. So thank you to you as well. So good evening. Third time is a charm, I think. So, and no offense, Mayor, but when I reached out to Senator Cory Booker to see if he could inaugurate me, knowing it was highly unlikely, I ended the request with nothing ventured, nothing gained. When I heard back from his office telling me he would not be available, of course, they asked if I would like to see a message from the senator with regard to being inaugurated into local public office. The video message hit my inbox, and I listened to the inspiring words of someone I helped elect into the Senate. Booker said, "Local government is the foundational stone of democracy. And after serving Berkeley Heights for 2 previous terms, I understand how local government impacts citizens on a daily basis. What I never thought about is how my senator doesn't view his role in public service as more important than mine. We are all cogs in the wheel of democracy." Like me, Booker understands progress cannot be made with a left versus right mentality. Rather, we need unity to make sure the hopes and needs of the constituents we serve are met. So many voters in Berkeley Heights came out to the polls and performed their civic duty, and I was humbled to have received the majority. As I tell my students, while some people may be disappointed in the results of the election, we have to move forward together. For those of you who honored me with your vote, thank you. For those of you who did not vote for me, please know I work hard for everyone in this community. If you have any questions or concerns about the happenings in town, please try to come to the township before social media. We are neighbors, we are friends, we are coworkers. We really all want the same thing for Berkeley Heights, to be the best community it can be. We have a common cause and a common purpose. I am proud to serve along Mayor Devaney and this bipartisan council. There are a lot of big issues to tackle, and it takes vision, out-of-the-box thinking, and the ability to work across aisles to get things done. This is a dais of daring leaders. According to Brené Brown, there are core principles of daring leadership. Leadership is for everyone. It's about actions, not titles, even though I have one now. Anyone can be a leader by cultivating the potential in others. Vulnerability is courage. True courage involves being vulnerable and showing up authentically rather than wearing a protective armor. Empathy and connection. Leaders must connect with people and have hard, courageous conversations. And leaders are value-driven. They must live their values to make principled decisions, especially in uncertain times. I have seen Berkeley Heights evolve in the 32 plus years I have lived here, and I know that change can be hard. My advice is to get involved as a volunteer in one of the many committees, attend activities sponsored by the township, walk the downtown area and become a regular at our local eateries, send the governing body ideas of your visions, find your potential and help to cultivate the potential in others. And to paraphrase John F. Kennedy in his inaugural speech, in a time that was changing, ask not what your township can do for you, but rather ask, what can I do to make this township a better place? Remember, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Happy New Year. And thank you to my family. And my work bestie is here, and she did my hair tonight. Thank you, work bestie.
Oh, I love, that was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Margaret?
So I'd like to start with welcoming Alvaro and congratulating Alvaro and Susan on their election. I also like to give a big shout out to the volunteers that serve with us every day on the committees and boards and commissions. A huge amount of work is done by these volunteers on a regular basis, and it helps to make our community stronger. There are always more opportunities to volunteer. So if you have any time, anyone, please raise your hand and we'll find a way to use that time. So I look forward to working with everybody up here and in the township in 2026. The Complete Streets Committee is in a proceeding where this past year we provided feedback to the police department on potential inclusions for an ordinance for e-bike safety. And we also did communication events, education events having to do with bike, pedestrian, and e-bike safety. So we'll continue those activities in the coming year, looking at possibly having the township adopt a complete streets policy, which will help lead development decisions and other choices that are made across the township, which again, just keeps everybody safe on the roads. I had the honor of working with the flooding task force, which was a little slow to get started. I'll be making a proposal to the mayor that we renew that for this year, at least for part of the year, so that we can actually accomplish what the task force started out with. They're very passionate individuals who are giving their time. So we really want to see that to fruition.
Absolutely.
I look forward to working with the mayor on other flooding initiatives as they come up this year, because it's a huge task. I'll continue attending the Greenbrook Flood Commission meetings and keeping the township up to date on that. And my near and dear to my heart is the Senior Affairs Committee. So I look forward to continuing to work with them.
We have a big AARP-esque survey that's hopefully coming out at the beginning of the year, so.
Yeah, and then there's 2 grants that I think I want to talk to Susan about it. We might be able to combine those together to do something even bigger.
Department of Human Services, that one.
Yeah,
The one that's due on
but then there's
Tuesday?
also the,
Yeah, it's due.
okay.
We're going for it. Liza and I talked yesterday. We're going for it.
But then there's also the AARP demonstration grant, which is a quick thing.
Yeah.
You have to be able to accomplish it in a short period of time. So I think if we put our heads together, we should be able to accomplish something with that. So I love this town. I love working with the residents of the town, and I look forward to doing it again this coming year. Thank you.
Wonderful, thank you so much. Last but not least. also
Thank you,
Mayor.
Mayor. I'm going to follow the lead of our council president and be brief. But I'd like to congratulate Alvaro on being sworn in tonight. I look forward to working with you and Susan. I want to congratulate you also, working with you this past year. You've been a great resource for me, and I thank you for that. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank especially our township administrator and Angela for helping me through my first year on council. It's quite an adjustment being on this side of the dais after 40 years of being on the other side. And with that said, I don't want us to fail to mention our first responders in town, our police, our fire, EMS, our DPW workers who really work every day to keep us safe. And their efforts do not go unnoticed. So I appreciate that. Happy New Year to everyone, and that concludes my comments.
Thank you. All right, Father JC, can I ask you to come up and give the benediction?
I don't know if this is appropriate, but thank you for your leadership. It's easy. I'm the priest here in Berkeley Heights, and I have other priest friends. This is a very easy and very pleasant town to be with. And you're right, growing families. You would see in our church a lot of young kids and happy people around. So thank you for your leadership.
We appreciate you and all that you do for our community as well.
Thank
We
you.
see you everywhere.
Thank you. Gracious God, as we bring this meeting to a close, we thank you for the time shared, the voices heard, and the care shown for our community. We are grateful for the people of Berkeley Heights for their commitment, their questions, their willingness to work together for the good of all. As we leave this place, carry with us a spirit of understanding and mutual respect. Help what was discussed tonight to continue bearing fruit in thoughtful action, wise decisions, and ongoing dialogue. Guide our leaders with integrity, strengthen our community with trust, and inspire each of us to contribute in our own way to a town marked by fairness, compassion, and hope. May we go forward in peace, encouraged by what unites us, and committed to building a future that serves the common good. May God bless Berkeley Heights and all who call this town home. Amen.
Thank you, Father. Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Let's go celebrate.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Can I do a picture? Yeah, for sure. Bobby, let's take a picture.
Hey,
of
get
us.
dressed nice and warm.
Any more stuff here?
Yeah, you're done with the night. I got planning board, I'll not do videos. I'm here 7:30, get the thing.